Hey, everybody! Welcome back to the Millennial Stoner. I'm Joe Winchell. I am the Millennial Stoner. Thank you, everybody, for watching. A quick reminder, as always, we say this at the beginning of the show. If you want to support the page, you can do that one of two ways. You can go to rockgut.shop and get some merch. We got hats, we got shirts, we got hoodies, we got stuff that's created by Chris, thought up by the two of us. It's going to be great, so come and get some merch. If you can't afford a shirt, I know it's just after Christmas. A lot of people don't have a lot of money right now. You can just do the simple thing of going on the YouTube page. You can like, share, and subscribe. Our subscribers have been doing real great lately. I can't thank everybody enough for that. So keep doing it, Like, share, subscribe, comment. Been some great comments. Been some not so great comments. Don't really care. I don't care. And keep giving me your fucking interactions. We have a live show coming up for our 100th episode, so stay tuned for details on that. We're figuring that out, so we'll get an announcement probably next week. I'm thinking at this point. So everybody keep your eyes peeled for that. And I only got two shows I need to plug right now. I'll be February 8th and March 8th. I'm going to be at McGuire's in Bohemia. I know I'm hosting one show. I'll be on the other one. It's the Terry McNeely and Friends show. So come on down and check it out. We have had a long morning today. Some people got sick, had to cancel on me, so we had to scramble a little bit. And today's guest is the always reliable Mike Tanzi.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, Joe? Glad I could be your not first choice for this, but happy to be here.
I mean, you weren't.
No.
You
I don't even think it was top five.
No, yeah. That was like you were one of the five people.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think I may have texted you third.
Well, it's actually not as low as
yeah,
I
exactly.
thought, so
Yeah.
that's a win. I think I've stepped up then.
Yeah,
all right,
well, I
that's
appreciate you coming out, man.
good. Dude, happy to be here.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Had a fucking shitty morning. I was telling you about it before with my credit card got hacked.
Been there.
It got hacked, and it got the way I found out about it was like my OnlyFans. The OnlyFans sent me a fucking message being like new device in fucking I don't know Spanakopita, Spain, wherever the fuck they are. Wherever it wasn't here. And I go, oh, interesting. Oh, no. And then I realized there was $1,500 charges on my fucking card. So I had to spend all morning figuring that out. And then luckily you responded quick. It sucked.
Yeah, I had just woken up. I was up all night being a degenerate. So I woke up
you're at the thing.
It was 10:45. I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's Joe Winchell. I should do this. All right. Yeah.
I just freaked out about it. I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I was sending them like this isn't me, everything like that.
Yeah.
This dude was charging getting video calls for these girls and everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and $200-$300 a pop.
You know what sucks? When you get your card stolen, but they're spending it on things that you would normally spend it on.
Yeah.
like you call up and you're like, I didn't spend on OnlyFans and Mr. Winchell. Come on. Yes, you did.
Guy's paying $150 for dick ratings, and I have to be like, this isn't my dick.
It's
this isn't my dick. This isn't. I have to send them my dick to be like, no, it's not. Look, this is my picture. I'm holding up the newspaper, and this
see the mole. Yeah.
Yeah. This mole's not here. Also, this guy's black.
I had one. They stole my card. I was literally in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet. And it's you just spent $100 at GameStop.
Oh, I've had that before.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm like, what? And it was your card wasn't present. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not good. And then I'm on the phone with Capital One, and I'm like, yo, my card got stolen. They're like, oh, we have to dispute this. As I'm on the phone, another charge comes in from Cold Stone. I was like, God damn it. I was like, these are literally the two places I would go.
I understand. You have to explain. It's like, Mr. Tanzi, are you sure you didn't buy this stuff? And you're like, listen, I understand.
I know what this looks like, but
I swear to you, it's not me.
Yeah. Currently, I'm very unhappy. I'd be very happy at GameStop and Cold Stone Creamery.
I was going to say, it's like, I wish I was at Cold Stone right now.
But I am not. So, yeah, and that's the worst.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy to be like, I'm just like, $1,500, fuck. Fucking canceled the card immediately, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna give the OnlyFans a rest for a while.
I think that's best. I think that's best.
It's just like I wasn't even using it recently. It just was there. You forget about stuff for a while, and then you're like, and then one night you drink too many high noons, and you're like,
I miss my old friend.
I'm gonna jerk off to anime tits.
That's why I don't pay for porn.
What's up, Plastic Bimbo 85?
Oh, she's nice.
And God bless them for being entrepreneurs.
God bless them. Yeah, God bless America. But
that's the new American dream.
Yeah.
That's the new I always think, do you think porn has gone mainstream?
What do you mean?
I feel like it's so much more like
Universal is going to
I
start
feel like it is
producing it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like it's almost like you're like a halfway celebrity now. Like before, it was like these are porn actresses, and it was kind of like now it's like, oh my god, look how much money they make and everything, and we're just like so cool and we're slutty and like, you know what I mean? Like it's like a whole like it's like the new American dream in a lot of ways.
I guess so. It'd be cool if they start doing like universes. You know, like one porn universe, like Marvel,
the crossover
Marvel.
universes.
Yeah, crossover universes. You know, that'd be cool.
There's a whole podcast now where people just fuck up. I bring this up all the time because it's wild to me.
Is that what you just invited me to? Is this one of those podcasts?
Yeah, this is my version of plug talk.
Yes.
Yeah, this whole podcast where people they just bang on it and they're like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And I'm like,
they do the interview first. I'm like, "Oh, nice."
No, it happens like during the interview now.
Oh,
so you just you don't have to. So I guess that's so you don't fast forward through anything.
Oh, the cleanup on your equipment would be disgusting, Chris.
I know.
Oh, you need more Purell wipes.
Yeah, there's one called Pillow Talk, and there's just some dude who just like he just is like invites these porn stars on, and they just sometimes they fuck. Like one girl just squirted on it.
Ah,
and, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, what the? But it's like, oh my god, how far can you squirt? And I'm just like, this is insane. Like this is
8 feet, but this is insane.
Anyway, we're on Spotify, guys. Like, that's
crap.
what we're competing with. Like that's I always bring this up. I'm like, that's what we're fucking competing with. It's crazy. And listen, I'm not.
Hey, you have 1,000 subscribers.
I know.
And you didn't have to squirt on anything.
I know. I didn't have to squirt on anything. We just had to let ourselves get degraded in the comments by people.
That works. I don't care.
No, that's fine. Listen, I don't care because I watch it. I'm not like, I hate when people are like, stop making porn. I'm like, no, my ADHD brain will not. It'll not allow for it. I always need variety.
Understood. That might be like a sickness.
Would you shut up? What do you mean? Like what? Like you don't watch?
Well, you're addicted
porn?
now.
You don't watch porn every day?
No, not at all. No, Melissa, I don't watch porn ever. I never watch porn.
She's
turn off the video.
Is she one of the 1,000 subscribers?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
If she's not,
all right.
I'll speak to her later.
So anyway, your porn addiction.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like if I just watch the same shit every day, I don't know. I
No,
it's ADHD
no,
and not
you need
maybe
variety.
Maybe
No,
it's
of course. No,
it's
you-
addiction. I'm addicted to.
It's a
porn.
little bit because it's like one thing you're like, oh, I'd like POV today. Oh, you know, like I don't know, whatever.
It's another thing to be like, it's my lunch break. I'm gonna go jerk off in the bathroom for a little.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's when you're like, you know what, this just isn't doing it for me. I need something a little crazier, and then the latex breaks out.
Dude,
and you're like, oh,
I used to have a whole bit about that.
I bet
You know that.
Oh, I do know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
used
know
to have
that
a-
bit.
because that's the I guess that's the problem. I guess with it is being like, you go on like Pornhub and then they're like, do you want to see the related videos?
Duh.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
And it's always something just a little bit worse every time.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit worse. It's just like,
Oh, it's a wormhole.
Oh, it's literally like the porn wormhole of being like you end up on something so far removed from where you started.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
You're not even on the same website anymore. Now you're on something like dark web style, and you're like, oh, I'm a bad person.
Or just like something completely bizarre, just like clown porn.
Oh, those are fun though.
Okay, you know way too. I've not seen clown porn. I just said that.
I was alone for a while, Joe. I was alone for a long time.
I went to the gathering of the Juggalos.
It was in the bowels of the internet. Just.
I mean, what else is there to do except go into the bowels of the internet?
Yeah, it was basically just antidepressants and clown porn.
Clown porn?
Antidepressants and clown porn.
Oh, man. Yeah, and that's
time.
so the long story short is don't go on these sites. They'll steal your fucking identity. They will. Every fucking time. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't buy stuff off of like the
No.
TikTok shop or
No,
anything
anytime
like that.
no. Anytime you see like one of those ads on like Instagram or something like that, don't it's always for like I mean for like stupid shit.
It's always a great deal.
Yeah, it's always like a
Until
great
they
deal.
steal your car for
It's like, you want Air Jordans for $14? And you're like, I do want Air Jordans for $14.
That'll be $1,500 in OnlyFans fees.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Yeah. Oh my god, or $1,500 in Code Stone in your case.
Yeah. Oh, I would fuck up $1,500 at Cold Stone.
Now, Mike, you're in a new fitness world now.
I'm a fitness influencer now.
That's what you're gonna do because you've lost weight and shit.
Yeah, but I don't think I
would never like go.
I can't influence anyone. I'm miserable.
You wouldn't just turn into a complete douche and
no, no. I just want to be able to eat pizza and cake and not like feel disgusting the next day. I don't want my buttons to pop off my shirt anymore.
I just want to be able to. That's the name of your program. I just want to be able to eat pizza and cake.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Tanzi. Do you like pizza? Do you like cake? Are you fat?
I gotta work here. Yeah. So I just gotta drop down a ton and then. build it back up, and then drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be in
Do
this.
you diet too?
I've been dieting, dude. It
Yeah,
sucks. Yeah, I eat like less than 1,800 calories a day.
You have 3 meals a day or some shit like that, or
Like 4 little baby ones.
4 little baby ones. Yeah.
Mhm. It's
It's a
miserable.
hard commitment, man.
It sucks.
Because I feel like the minute that you're like, oh man, like I got to eat this, and then it's like after a while you're like, but I'm just gonna eat this whole block of cheese.
Yeah.
It's just you got to commit to it, right?
You do.
Yeah.
You know what? But here's the thing. I didn't like start on this.
And I'm not trying to. I'm just having a conversation with my buddy. I'm not trying to. This isn't the fitness episode.
No.
I'm just talking to Mike about what's going on in his life right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And this is a big part. You know what? It's not like I was like motivated. I was like, I want a better life. No, I need to get surgery on this fucking hernia. And the doctor was like, you're too fat for it. So I was like, okay. So I didn't have a choice. And then, and I was
Doctors are. You can always honest opinion from a doctor. They'll tell you when you're fat.
yeah.
But
But he was fatter than me. And I was like, dude, if you got a hernia right now, you'd be screwed. Like, you can't get through that. I was like, I'm not that bad. But and then Kelpie called me fat. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time for a change. So between my doctor and Kelpie,
this is all your doctor and Kelpie's fault.
yeah, I think they were working together. She's like, there's going to be a douche coming in there. Tell him he's fat. So yeah, once that happened, I was like, all right, I guess we'll lose some weight.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a good thing though.
Yeah. Also, my feet started to hurt because I just got heavy.
Isn't that gout?
Like,
Isn't that gout?
no, different.
That's gout, right? Isn't that an old pirate disease?
That's scurvy.
I just know that people when people get that's scurvy.
That's fucking scurvy.
No, but I thought like
Gout's the rich man's disease. That's where you eat so much like fried food and garbage that like if a blanket touches your toe, you scream like you're done. Like you're
that's
so
what gout is.
That's
I just thought your feet started to hurt.
no. That I had plantar fasciitis, which is like a really long way of saying I got too fat and my feet couldn't support me anymore, so they hurt. They weren't used to it. I put on like 40 pounds out of nowhere just doing comedy and working from home and drinking beer.
That's what happens. You start hanging out and you're driving back and forth, and then you're like, I'm gonna stop at Wendy's and get like 5 doubles.
Dude, I would come home from the Royals, Mike,
Yeah.
hit McDonald's, get a 20-piece nugget and like 2 cheeseburgers, but it was like 11:30 at night, and that's how I'd go to bed. You know, so like the weight just came out of nowhere, and my body was like, dude, we can't support your size, you
Yeah.
fat fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's true.
Yeah.
Because also I'm like I would leave the Royals, Mike. I'd smoke so much weed with Billy. I'd just be like, time to get snacks.
Yeah.
And then I would like get. I did this once. I remember I went to Wendy's, ate got like just like 4 doubles or something like that, ate them, and then like passed to McDonald's and been like, I'll go for a McChicken right now.
It was when Mike Ellison.
And listen. I know people. Anybody on the threads would be like, "You're not fucking fat." And like my point is, I shouldn't be eating that much. I shouldn't be eating back-to-back fast food.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm like fat. I'm just saying I shouldn't be eating back-to-back fried food.
That's what happened when Mike Ellison fat shamed me at the mic the one time.
That's right.
Because I showed up with Chick-fil-A because I was hungry after work. I stopped, and it's right across the street, basically. And then after the mic, I was still hungry, so I got a whole pie of Domino's. And then Mike Ellison goes, you sure you should be eating all that? I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but Mike also knows coming from him, that's just a funny thing to see.
Yeah. Like that.
Some guy that's fatter than you just being like, you sure you should be eating all that fried cheese, buddy?
I honestly, yeah.
But Mike's another guy who's
I was
lost.
like, Mike looks fucking a
Mike
lot
looks
better,
good,
man.
yeah.
He looks
I
great.
saw the comparison picture online, and it's good because I know the Long Island comedy scene was riddled with heart attacks at one point.
Yeah, but that was mostly heroin.
Yeah, that's true. That was
Yeah.
So happy Mike Tanzi's on.
Just saying.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God you're on to hear about my woes of my identity being stolen.
Oh, man, we've all been there.
All because we're just perverts.
Yeah. Honestly, you probably were just like, I'm going to buy some socks on Instagram.
Yeah,
And here you
probably.
are.
Well, I had the OnlyFans. I was like, anime tits.
Yeah.
I'm curving that now. I'm fucking hanging out with a girl. I can't fucking...
You got to get off of it.
I'm getting off of it.
Yeah.
I'm getting off of it.
Getting off on it. Yeah.
Oh, God. But, yeah, I came up with that. There was another thing I wanted to talk to you about. What the fuck was it?
Well,
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
Well, we need to talk about the fact that you didn't plug the one show me and you were going to in Pennsylvania.
Oh, we can talk about that.
We can talk about whatever you want to.
I think that guy hit me up. His name's Doug, right?
Dick.
Dick. Yeah, Dick Cup.
Dick Nup.
Nup.
Kind of like Dick Nub.
Dick Nub.
I like it.
Anyway.
Really nice guy, though. Really nice guy.
Yeah, we're doing a show in Pennsylvania together, right? Pennsylvania? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
God. Yeah. Did you find out about that?
What do you mean?
Was that your contact that got that or whatever?
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. So met him at the last comedy show I did.
Yeah.
Out there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing one in Northumberland," and I'm like, "That doesn't sound like a real fucking place."
Sounds like a Shakespeare place.
Really, it sounds like if you were like, "Where are you from?" and I was trying to make it, I'm like North
Umberland.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a very lovely.
Well, that's cool. So
city.
was that just me and you?
That's just me and you.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Well, and
Be a
then
fun
the
little
next
road
day
trip.
that's the 7th, right?
7th or 17th? I can't remember now.
I took off the 7th of February.
Yeah, it's 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's the 7th, and then the 8th. We both have shows in different spots.
Yeah.
so we'll be
Gotta get back to that.
Trekking back. It's not too bad though.
Yeah. So what was the other thing? Oh yeah. I guess we should talk. There's so many drone stuff. Have people been harassing you about drones?
No, but you know what's funny? So we went to the Aragonis Christmas party. You were late.
Yeah, I was late. Yeah.
Yeah, and the cops showed up because someone was doing something to his wife in the bathroom. It was really weird.
Really?
Yeah, like they were singing karaoke. Next thing we know, he's assaulting her, and I was like, "Oh man, she should learn how to
Oh
sing."
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it was wild. So the cops came, and for some reason, like they were outside.
Come on down to Firehouse Restaurant. It's a wild time.
And karaoke serious business. But someone asked him like, "Hey, do you get a lot of like people talking about the drones?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he's like, "I can't tell you how many times I show up to a place." He's like, "It was a plane. They're just seeing planes half the time
Yeah.
and just reporting it as drones." So people are just way more paranoid on this than they probably need to be. But it's still weird. But
yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's weird, but at the same time, I had a guy come into my job, and he just came in hot one time, and he was just like, "What do you think of these fucking drones outside?" And I just was like, "What? Like drones?" I was like, "He's like, you think China's spying on us?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking." Would they be that obvious? Like, has spy technology gone that fucking down the tubes right now? Where they're like,
well, they went from a big white balloon, so
that's right.
they weren't doing so hot before.
I know they weren't. I guess they weren't doing hot before.
Yeah, not exactly.
But also at the same time, I was like, I'm pretty sure, because I think human beings are fucking with each other a little bit.
Probably.
You know, most people I know have some kind of drone.
Yeah.
A lot of people have drones.
Yeah.
You know, and they did that big display in China, but they used it to like make images.
It was so cool.
Did you see that?
That was amazing.
There's some people that think they're UFOs too.
I mean, that's been a big thing.
That's
now that
yeah.
like the government was like,
nobody cared.
yeah.
That's how far gone the world is. Like,
because
they literally came out and they were just like, aliens are real, and everybody's like, who gives a shit?
Well, you know what it was? It was because they were literally first they were like the government's like we've misplaced $800 billion. We don't know where it is.
Yeah.
But they're like,
Aliens
but
are real.
you know what's real?
UFOs.
Aliens. Ooh, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, cool. Where the fuck's my money?
You're like $8 billion. What's
Yeah.
what the unless you like the only way that's gonna matter if someone gets abducted in the middle of Times Square with every camera on it, like fucking Independence Day. That's what's gonna because I've waited for that my whole life. For them to be like, no, they're real. And I was like, this is going to change everything. And it changed nothing. No one
I
cares.
think we're a little beaten up right now. We're a little desensitized.
We are. No, I think we're totally desensitized.
You know, we're like, fuck it. I can't handle aliens right now.
Yeah.
I just went through some shit.
Yeah, if they showed up, they'd be pissed. No one would pay attention to them.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this like
hello, we are here. And then we're like, we don't care. Do you know what's happening with the election right
Dude,
now?
Can you help me with like I can't afford a house? Like let's all right.
The housing market's in shambles. Fucking Claxar. Like, what do you? I
Yeah,
don't care.
all right, yeah.
Can you fix that? It's like no, but we're here. It's like I need a loan, man. I can't talk to you right now, but I got to go to the bank right now.
I want
Someone just stole my identity. Like
for OnlyFans and
it's the whole thing.
I was watching alien porn. You should watch it.
You should watch alien porn and tell us if we're getting it right.
Yeah, but
like nobody fucking cares. Like it's almost like probably the most insane thing that could possibly happen is if like other world contacted us. And the very least, the government confirming that, like, yeah, there's weird shit out there. We don't know what it is. It's not us. That should be mind-blowing.
yeah.
But because we're we're all cynical and just, like, beaten down.
Yeah.
We just, I'm like, who cares? Like, and I wish it wasn't. But, like, I don't think there's any wonder left in it. It's like, it's just people being like, whatever. I owe my mortgage. Like,
yeah.
like everybody's just beaten down and fucking... forget that they don't care anymore.
No.
I could have an alien on this couch right now. No one would give a shit.
Yeah.
You could be sitting next to a reptilian monster right now. No one would care.
At best, 6,000 views.
And it makes me mad because I'm like, this should be like the greatest thing to happen ever. They've made whole movies about how the whole world would be like, oh my God, aliens.
Yeah, you know what? I think people are like scared and they're like, just can't fucking handle this right now. Like, they're gonna kill us. Like, I don't need this right now. I have enough
go to
problems.
no, they're here to kill us.
Yeah, it's Mars attacks.
You think it's
like,
Mars attacks?
I can't do a Mars attacks right now.
This is a full-on Independence Day scenario.
We just got grounded by the government and put into COVID quarantine. Now we're out and they're gonna destroy the world. It's like I just can't handle another thing. That's
why we're not paying any attention to it, because we're like, I just don't want to deal with it.
I'm jaded now, and I assume all news is bad news. If there's aliens, they hate us.
Yeah.
So I just can't deal with it. I'm gonna ignore them.
They would. Oh God, like it's amazing. I
want an alien to come here, and I want someone to explain the stock market to them. They'd be like, "You guys are idiots." They're like, "However you guys do money, however you do everything is stupid."
Well, it's like the big conspiracy is that like this is like a thing you can look up. Eisenhower like faked having like a toothache or something like that, and like went to Tampa and met with like some sort of alien overlord, and there was like some treaty agreement where it's like, we won't fuck with you, and we'll give you these. You can like take these many people, or whatever the fuck like that. I guess some weird shit like that. But like, and people are like, that's what happened, and I'm like, number one, why would a treaty mean anything to an interdimensional being?
Yeah,
like just like breaking it down from any kind of scenario and anything like that. They don't. What does that mean to them?
Yeah,
it means nothing. And second of all, Tampa. Tampa? That's where you
Tampa.
go to meet with the alien overlord?
I mean, if they were like, bring us to your nicest place, we'd be like, all right, I guess Tampa.
I want it to be true so bad. I hope that's the real scenario.
It'd be a great movie. I'd watch that.
Like the Tampa document? No.
Yeah. Eisenhower would say, I don't know why they spoke English.
That's another
Eisenhower
thing.
Could talk to
We
them.
just assume that like, they'll speak some sort of, or they're so advanced they'll have some sort of translation message. That's why Mars Attacks is the realest ones. They just don't understand anything.
Yeah,
they have like their own language that like we don't understand.
Yeah, and it's like we come in peace and then they murder everyone.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, we guessed wrong.
We guessed wrong. So you're on the fence of aliens coming to murder everybody?
I assume everything's trying to kill me right now.
You assume everything's trying to kill you right now?
And honestly, it's keeping me alive.
You're doing better, Mike. You really are.
Thanks, man. I've upped the dosage on my medicine. So now I know it's all going to kill me, but I'm happy.
Yeah, but I think most of the drone stuff, I think people just get high and have drones.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm going to fly this over fucking Nancy's.
Well, didn't like the U.S. just do like a whole drone show in like the city?
Yeah.
So it's like
their drones are everywhere.
They could have been testing them out.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big a deal. But I mean, I guess they probably would have been like, yeah.
I'm sure there's some fucked up shit going on. Yeah, there always is.
Yeah. I think it's less than what people are saying, but probably still pretty bad. Like there's probably someone fucking around with people.
Yeah, there's probably. I mean, it's always, like, and the fact that people are just. But the fact that people are freaking out about it so much, and there's so many different theories.
People just need something to freak out
I
about.
guess, man. I guess people are bored too. Like, it can't possibly be that fucking insane in your life where you're like, no. Here's what I'm saying about the drones,
dude. It's like between the drones and everyone's all uppity about TikTok and all that stuff. That's my favorite. That they're like, we need to ban this. It's so bad.
TikTok,
and I'm like, there's so many worse things in the world. Leave it alone. Who cares?
There are so many worse things in the world.
So many worse things. That they're like, China's stealing your information. I'm like, so? You guys took it first.
The people that always say, like, well, China's stealing your information. I'm like, do you have a cell phone? Like, any cell phone. They're like, I have a flip phone. I'm like, all right, good for you.
Fucking, they can still track. Dude.
Yeah, they can still track you. It's still a fucking.
When I worked with cell phones and stuff, this guy comes and you want to see something? And he opens up the back of his phone. He takes out the battery. This is years ago when you could take out the battery.
I've heard about this, yeah.
And he peels the battery wrapper off, which you shouldn't do. And there was like a weird, like, silver sticker kind of thing. He's like, see that right there? He's like, that's how they track you. He like takes the sticker off and he gets rid of it. And I was like, your phone has GPS, sir. Like, they know where you are. Like, you're an idiot.
You have an iPhone.
Yeah.
There's literally a GPS system. Do you think that little dot right there, you think you're the only one that can see that?
Yeah. If you own an electronic, you're not off the grid. Like, everyone knows where you are. We can see you.
I feel like that's just something that people say so they can sound like cool.
People are
or like whatever, like they're smarter than somebody else.
Yeah.
Or some shit like
that. And I'm like, if we all just assume that we're all stupid, we'll be better. I miss that. We were from a simpler time where it was okay to be dumb. We knew we were dumb.
We just had we didn't have access to a bunch of shit. Like we had the bare minimum of the internet when we were growing up too. So it was like you just didn't have access to everything. YouTube was not even a fucking thing yet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, there's just so much information out there, like at all points coming from you from every direction, from like all kinds of, I guess, sources or whatever it is. But it's just like, and I think that's what gets everybody so upset because everybody's just like fact check this and that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you've got some stuff. It's like just think logically about certain things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said this before. I have a big issue with people who don't believe in dinosaurs.
Dude, that's the wildest. I know a guy who doesn't believe
Exactly.
it.
Everybody knows the fact that most people know at least one person is way too many people to know.
Yeah.
One person is just, and they're the thing they always say. They're like, it's like, well, have you ever seen anybody dig up some dinosaur bones? And I'm like, no, I haven't. It's not on my weekend thing. I just know that those come from the ground and they're old.
Yeah.
Because what's the end game?
Yeah, like what would you benefit from like
what's the end game?
Yeah.
There's some people say like, well, they're trying to erase the existence of God. And I go, what? How does a giant bird do that?
Mm.
You know, like give me a fucking break, dude. Like
it's like you were saying before we were talking about the underpants zones, like step 1, create dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Step 3, get rid of God. What's step 2?
Yeah,
we don't know.
Exactly.
We're
it's
not
like
sure.
what? There's no like. What are you talking about? It's like there's a vast conspiracy. Archaeologists are just trying to become billionaires.
I think they're broke.
They are broke.
Yeah, there's like
Indiana Jones was broke. He still had to keep his shitty college job.
Yeah.
That man found actual shit.
Yeah. They might have been better off never finding dinosaurs. They could have done
man.
something. They could have been accountants.
I just feel like people, they need something to believe in and they need something ridiculous because it validates their shitty existence.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean that. And I'm like, listen, I believe in some wackadoo shit, but at the same time, like, you just have to look at stuff from like a point of being like, well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
You know, it just is. It's just like, it's a weird way to live your life. That's a weird hill to die on, in my opinion.
Yeah. I just, I know I don't know anything. I won't pretend to know anything. I just assume everything wants to kill me, and that's how I live my life. I know nothing.
I just assume everything wants to kill me.
Yeah.
That's why you'll never go to Australia ever?
Dude, never. There's
Everything
no
will
reason
kill
to
you.
go to Australia.
Yeah.
There's nothing there except bugs the size of me. Like, what
Bugs
am I
the
going to
size
do?
of you, marsupials that can fucking fight club.
Koala
Like,
chlamydia is just everywhere.
Yeah, koalas have chlamydia.
Yeah. Fucking whores.
Koalas carry chlamydia. And there's fucking giant bugs. And people are like, come to Australia. And you're like, no.
What do you do? Run in the ocean to get away from the bug, and then, like, megalodon will pop out.
They have the highest, like, population of tiger sharks in the water. Like, the highest population of tiger sharks.
Yeah, and those are the hungry ones.
Those are the ones that are the most aggressive besides hammerheads, I think. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's how I know this shit. I've read Jaws like 18 times. I know all about it. Richard Dreyfuss is my fucking... Anyway. But yeah, no, it's Australia. Everything can kill you in Australia.
Yeah, I'll never be there. Barely want to leave America. Like,
I don't want to leave my house.
Yeah.
So, all right, we can wrap up, Mike. This is perfect. We just did a little... Didn't want to go too long. Do you want to plug anything else, man?
Let's see. We've got let me check what I got going on here. Give me a quick minute. Snoring over there?
You fucking sleeping? God damn it, Chris.
All right, so yeah.
This was a laid-back episode, but it was an episode.
It still works. All right, so we've got Friday, February 7th. Me and the great Joe Winchell will be in Northumberland at Front Street Station performing. But before that, we've got...
Any listeners in that area or in Pennsylvania that want to come out and check us out?
Which would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then we are also January 17th. I will be at the Red Zone. I'll be featuring that night, which is cool. Because I think I'll get to do like 15 minutes, which means I have to figure out another 7 minutes of material.
Yeah.
That I don't have. And then I will be hosting at Round 2 Pub on February 8th. So that's the one I'm coming back for. So that's what I got going on.
Awesome. Do your Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Follow me, Mike Tanzi Comedy. Post all my show dates and stuff like that. And
Yep.
Yeah, check me out.
My Instagram is at @WinchellKid87. Follow Millennial Stoner on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the YouTube page. We've got a lot of stuff coming out. We got some changes coming up to some shows, but it's going to be some great stuff. Again, go to rockut.shop. Get some merch if you want. We've got T-shirts. We've got hats. There's some cool stuff. Chris is designing some stuff. So come and get some of that. Like, share, and subscribe, comment. We love the interaction we've been having lately, guys. Keep it up. Yep, just 2 shows I want to plug. March 8th, February 8th, March 8th, McGuire's Comedy Club in Bohemia. I'll be hosting one. I'll be on another. And then, real quick, I'll be at the Red Zone 2, I believe, February 22nd for the Red Zone Roast. If you're in the area, come on and check it out, okay? they're roasting some local guy at the bar or wherever the fuck.
Those are fun though. I enjoy them.
Yeah, they can be. Sometimes they're fun. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We will be back next week with more stuff and some more announcements. Keep your eyes peeled for the 100th episode thing. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.